Where am I? What is this place?
You have returned.
Who are you?
This empty place was once full of dreams and hope, but now it lays desolate and silent.
Okay. But where am I?
This is Shazbot.
Shazbot! 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 Shazbot!
I want to go fast, but fast too slow.
Shazbot! You still haven't answered my question, really.
For the love of God. Alright. We are back.
Yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Imar, and that's David.
David, with a considerably better microphone this time around.
Aye, that's true.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was watching the previous episodes and I was like, that's making my ears bleed.
Yeah, you really should be sorry.
The only
All that
problem I
time.
have now is a squeaky chair.
Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube and not just press play and minimized, you'll see I'm playing a video game. This is me playing a video game. I'm in a live draft. It's Stranded Deep, and we'll get into that in a little while. Just, enjoy the video and our sexy deep voices.
Deep voices. But yeah, this is more of an introduction to the resurrection of the channel. Isn't that right?
Yeah. So it's been 3-4 years since Shazbot was a thing, and basically we've had our own problems and such.
Life. Just life.
I mean, for one, I was busy with work and other things, which we shan't go into now.
Well, I went to uni.
Well, that just sounds wrong.
Me giggling like a crazy maniac.
Yeah.
We'll add some reverb to that as well.
Yeah, go on then.
But yeah, I went to uni, I graduated uni, I went to Japan. That was great. I'm going back as soon as I can. But that costs lots of money and I've got exams to pass. So that's what stopped me from doing Shazbot. But it gave us ideas of things we can add to the channel, but we'll come back to that soon. Yeah, the full cast will be returning soon, right?
Hopefully.
I mean, before it was Omar, me, Jack, Richard, and Luke. They're all still up for the podcast. They're still up for playing games with us and everything else, but we're still figuring out schedules and things.
Yeah. We're terrible at scheduling, as you might have seen in the last 3-4 years.
What was it? We'd say, oh yeah, we're going to do an episode every week.
2 months later, new episode. But basically, this episode is just me and David. Just like explaining what's going on, what's been going on, and our plans for Shazbot. We've written intricate details about what's going on, what we want to talk about, and I'm not even looking at them.
I've got some of them up here, so why don't you get your prep ready?
Oh no, it's right next to me. I'm playing games.
True, I forgot about that. But we were talking about expanding the video types, weren't we? So,
yeah,
podcast primarily, but then like let's plays, gameplays of some description, kind of like what I was doing now.
Yeah, but that's the plan for the channel itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it won't solely be podcasting. Deep voices. It won't solely be podcast. It will have gameplay videos, which we'll go into a little bit later. Things like new games, old games, things like that will be. I'm sorry, this is terrible.
Well, I remember watching one of the previous episodes, and we were spending a lot of time talking about like old platform, the war, but like old platformer games like Ratchet and Clank and things like that. And seeing as I've got the entire HD collection for those games, it'd be nice to go on a nostalgia trip, just enjoy some of the old games that we all used to know as kids and things like that.
But there's also going to be new gameplay as well. New games coming out, or games that aren't 10 years old, things like that. I think mostly there will be things like this, the game you're seeing now underlaid on this video. Underlaid with the audio.
Deep.
Yes, and I'll go into that in a moment.
Gotcha. Oh, please go ahead.
Things for the channel itself, like we said, is retro gaming. Not so much Let's Plays, but this kind of stuff where there probably won't be commentary. There might be. We haven't gone into too much detail planning it. But just playing a game and you watching us play a game because you have nothing better to do, apparently.
Just let us steal the precious seconds of your life.
We need those seconds. It keeps us young.
Yes, we absorb your life force. Please give us more. I've got a segment I'm planning because over the past couple of years I've opened up a couple of other channels. They relate to Brit series, Japanese. I'm hoping to teach people on YouTube Japanese, well, from my experiences at least. And for this channel, for Shazbot specifically, my weird and wacky world of anime games and the weirdness that you can only really find in Japan.
Oh, Japan. I think we'll get into that. Let's get into the Shazbot plans now, I guess, since you've already mentioned it. Basically, we'll have segments to it. It won't just be us rambling on for hours about absolutely fuck all. I mean, nothing. Whoops. Bleep. There will be mess-ups like that, and there will be things like, as David said, his weird and wacky anime Adventureland, which will eventually be turned into
the hell of you.
That, and it will also eventually be turned into a theme park run by us. That's a joke.
I'm actually looking for a split second I was looking forward to that. I love theme parks. Why? You disappointed me now.
I'm sorry, David.
Damn it, Morgan. Man, child.
I'm a man. Just because of my hair doesn't make me a woman.
Speaking of gender, even though it's got absolutely nothing to do with it, one of our planned things was special episodes. So, like, if we can get us all on the same continent, hopefully in the same room, we'll be playing stuff together, so like Smash Brothers and like multiplayer games, stuff like that. I've been thinking, would we do that purely voice, Omar? Would we? Is it something we can?
No. Sorry. No. I was hoping that that's back on the plans for the channel itself. I was hoping that for that we would be doing, we'd all be together with a camera and a screen recorder as well, so we could record ourselves playing the games.
Yeah, I can do that. I've got the tech now.
Yeah, and then
3 years ago.
A lot better. And then record the screen as well. Along with that, we hopefully do tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons, Risk, Monopoly.
Actually, well, looking forward to that. Especially if alcohol's involved.
Oh yeah, alcohol will definitely be involved. That's another thing. Drunk gaming. Always popular. Always popular with gamers and alcoholics alike. Which we fit into, really, because we're both.
Any excuse to pickle our livers, really.
Yeah. Love the liver pickling. But also, there will be stuff specific for the future where we will be working on getting a Patreon page up after a while.
Oh yeah.
And we'll have special things for that, like skits. Skits will be on the channel purely, so everyone can watch them. But we'll have skits, things like where was it? Sorry, giveaways.
Yep.
No, that's the rewards. But yeah, bloopers, behind the scenes type stuff.
Behind the curtain.
Yeah, behind the curtain. That's Patreon. It'll just be early viewings of that. There'll be sent links to unlisted videos, along with shout outs on the podcasts and stuff, giveaways, and possibly we will make an account for Shazbot on Steam and Xbox and things like that.
Yeah, you can
and play games with you.
Yeah. I mean,
that's all.
When the day comes, I'd love to play with some of the fans or any of the people listening.
Any of you creeps.
Any of you crazy people, come play with us. We've got candy. I should probably mention after all that, actually. For the Patreon, we collectively, we will explain more how it works. But it's just a way of supporting creators like us on YouTube, or anyone else who has a Patreon on YouTube. You can donate pretty much as much as you want. You can cancel anytime. What else? Yeah, for the rewards, they offer interesting quirks for slightly higher monetary donations, but for 90% of what we do, like videos, the podcast, a lot of that, it will be free on YouTube. You don't have to worry about paying just to see anything, just for the extra special content. That's the other we will
Excuse my coffee.
You ruined it. No.
What?
Nothing. I've
Okay.
lost my mind there for a sweet second.
Took you long enough to lose it.
Shush.
And yeah, I guess that's kind of it for that. I mean, Shazbot itself, the podcast, will still include, obviously, David's Weird and Wacky Anime Adventure Land.
Go away.
But we'll have more than just that, of course. We'll have discussions on our favourite new games, our favourite retro games, little nostalgia trip. Time splitters, of course. We will have discussions on, like, in general, just games. Maybe we'll put into movies and books, I don't know, something.
Did we mention skits already?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so, I don't know, we've been doing this for 10 minutes now and I've already forgotten half of what we said, but...
Oh, that's great.
I know, it's right, it's amazing, my memory. But the skits are something, they're just gonna be funny little one-shot things. There'll be about a variety of topics, but yeah, mostly...
Me and David have plans for it.
We've got plans, we've got all of the plans ready for that.
Got to have them plans.
Considering how unorganized we are. If we didn't have the schedule feature on YouTube, we would be so beat.
Boned. We would be boned.
We would be very boned.
Strictly. And I think that's there's other plans, of course, for Shazbot, which we have come up with, we have discussed, and we are going to come up with more of them, because just this only we need. We want to get out there. And we've come up with a lot. Well, we've actually mentioned everything, really. But,
probably more stuff we come up with along the way as well, that I think about. It's just random ideas, and even if you guys have things you want to see, like you guys have ideas you want to see on the channel, see us do, specifically with gaming, podcasting, blah 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 blah, let us know in the comment section. Throw us a message.
Yeah. Or follow us on Twitter at Shazbot Podcast.
Oh yeah,
I think it's Shazbot _. I think it's Shazbot _ podcast. There'll be a link in the bottom of the description anyway.
Yeah, we'll link it all. We've got Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, for the moment we'll stick all that in the description below.
Yeah. I think now we can go on to other things about in this episode, because this episode is pretty much just a welcome back to all of you who are
the resurrection.
That. For anyone that's I've been listening for a while, or just tuned in.
If you made it this far, well done.
Because I know I wouldn't have.
Oh, that reminds me. This might be an idea for later on. I don't know, but it just popped in my head. But our previous podcast episodes were long. They're like an hour and something. Is that something? Would we want to keep it that way? Like, are you the fans happy with that, or would you want shorter episodes, or what?
I mean, audio only. Eventually, for now, it's just on YouTube. Eventually, we'll be expanding it audio only to podcasting places like iTunes, SoundCloud, because why not?
Why not?
I can't remember the other ones, but there's Podbean, things like that. So we'll be uploading to there as well when we can.
We'll be everywhere. Watching.
We'll be under your bed. Just watch for us.
We won't be doing anything under the bed, we'll just be sleeping and listening.
It's nice and comfy.
It's warm.
And we're close to you. So, let's stop being creepy.
We're not creepy, what are you talking about, Homer?
Yeah. So, I guess that brings us on to why, like, a bit more detail, why we haven't been here for about 3 years. Basically, as David said, he's been in Japan.
Yay!
With, well, I don't know, who have you been with?
Well, I've been, the last time I went, I was at...
God.
Say what?
I caught him off guard, Jesus.
My brain just went flatline. But in my second year of uni, I basically did an exchange trip. It felt like nothing, to be honest, but I went out there as part of my Japanese studies at uni. That was great. If any of you get a chance to do a study abroad in any language, go for it. It's a great opportunity, and it accelerated my language learning incredibly fast. But also, I met a ton of really amazing people out there, and just I had all kinds of experiences. We went different places. Like I was based in Osaka. Then I've been to Kyoto, Tokyo, Okayama, Nara, just in that 1 year alone, and some of that was like going to hot spring hotel trips, or going to the beach, or checking out the castles and things like that. So that's basically what I was doing, and then coming back to the UK, which was so depressing. I got off the plane and I was like, oh no,
It's over.
it's all over, it's back to rain and expensive tobacco and everything else. And then graduated, tried to find a job, but that wasn't happening too fast, so I'm taking...
It's very hard.
It is, especially nowadays with the economic...
To find jobs, that's what I meant.
No, finding a job, any kind of job. Like, I went to the people who gave me like, the job I've got now, and they were like, dude, you're overqualified, like, we can only give you part-time hours. I'm like, how am I supposed to...
That's funny, being overqualified for something like that.
And then, so I'm taking an exam in July, which should open a few more doors for me, and hopefully getting back to Japan, but that's basically what I've been up to. What about you, Homer?
I have been working, mostly. I've changed jobs more times than I'd like to admit. And...
Fingers on my hands to count.
Yeah, I don't have enough hands to count how many times I've changed jobs, and I'm still looking for a new job because I just don't like where I'm at.
Something enjoyable, preferably, right?
Yeah, something that I can actually enjoy. That it can pay minimum wage. I don't care that much, as long as it's something fun that I'm actually going to enjoy. Because at the moment I've been warehousing and things like that, and that's not been fun.
I've done
but
that.
the main,
not fun at all.
No, hard work, heavy. But the main thing that stopped me from anything Shazbot related was I had a personal life to take care of, which I won't delve into because that's quite personal. I mean, everyone that's part of Shazbot knows what it was, and we shan't talk about that.
Although that being said, you had to leave a lot of your tech behind, didn't you? So that's why we couldn't get any recording done whatsoever.
Yeah, also I had my computer at my mum's house. So basically I moved in with my girlfriend for a short while. 2 years, something like that. Short while. And I left all my tech, my computer and video games and everything at home, so I could afford anything. But now that relationship's over and I'm back at my mum's on a very uncomfortable bed, tiny little desk, and it hurts to sit for too long on this bed playing games.
Oh, what was it you said? Coccyx? I can never say that word right.
Coccyx.
That's the one. Didn't you say you did something to it?
Yeah, I had an operation on that for ingrown hair, but that's not important. No one needs to picture my ass.
Oh no.
Unless you want to.
I always imagine like Because that's where human. No, I'm not imagining
Dude.
grass for real, man. No, I was gonna say like that's where humanity was supposed to have a tail, wasn't it?
Yes, some people still have like little tails.
I wish I had a full-length tail. I've been watching far too much anime. I know that.
Yes, yes, you have. That
wish.
explains the weird and wacky world of anime. David's weird and wacky world of anime.
Cat girls.
Oh,
cat
dear.
girls everywhere.
There always is with you, isn't there? There's always going to be cat girls with you around.
I do not regret a thing.
No, of course you don't. And the other cast, Jack, has been at university for 3 years in Scotland.
He's been drinking for 3 years in Scotland. Let's be real.
That's what you do in Scotland, isn't it? Especially in uni.
Basically.
I mean, uni's bad enough with the drinking, but in Scotland,
Well, we did almost die that one time.
that was you.
I got you involved. Yeah, I claim responsibility, but it was worth it.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. Apart from the aftermath.
Right, no.
Your roommates were nice enough to clean up when we were still asleep. I feel sorry for them. I mean,
Jack was at uni.
yeah, Richard has been working, and he's had his own personal life things to deal with as well.
Music.
And yeah, he's been in, I think, every band in Hertfordshire so far. Well,
Exaggerating, but not
every,
exaggerating.
yeah, he's in like 6 bands or something now, I think.
He'll put
that's-
that out the next time.
Yeah, when he's around.
If he's around. We need to drag him
If he's
by
around.
his ear, throw him into the
Yeah.
virtual world.
We're not really sure when everyone's going to be around, so there might be some episodes where it's just me and David. And in those episodes, I will be trying to kill crabs with a knife on a beach.
In a game? Oh, is that in the game you're playing now?
Yes.
Should enlighten you people, I can't see his screen at the moment.
No, you can't.
We will sort that out for like... I basically have to build a back computer.
When this is uploaded.
I'll see it when it's uploaded, definitely.
And I
Is
guess...
that food?
Oh, and Luke, yeah, Luke's been being Luke. He's, like, just been playing games and stuff. He's not...
To be fair,
I don't think he ever really wanted to be in the podcast anyway, but I'm not sure.
Well, it's more the way I see it with Luke. Confidence thing. I'm not sure. This might be
I guess,
turning
yeah.
into personal territory, but now,
Probably.
especially after he sees like how we resurrected it, he'll definitely.
He might be more into it.
And I was gonna say as well, like, because he knows a lot about the games, and he's a person who likes 100% completion for his games. So he could probably give us some useful tips, tricks, and information about
Maybe.
like
We'll be in talks for that.
like Final Fantasy. He will get every side quest sorted out, all the weapons. He's good with that stuff. I'm
Yeah.
lazy for like 100% completion games. I'll just play for the story and that's it.
I think that's not like playing Skyrim at all.
God.
Skyrim.
Oh, Skyrim.
Apart from the game you can see right now, I am currently playing Skyrim on Steam. And I've done the 3 main quests, and that's pretty much all I'm doing about Dovahkiin and the Thum and everything. Everything else is just murdering bandits, vampires, gargoyles, witches, warlocks. Oh my.
Oh my.
Ah.
Yeah, but
And then,
we need to keep
obviously-
it happy.
Oh yes. And of course there's other games around the place as well, like Killing Floor 2 and stuff.
Still can't play that game.
Yeah, that
It's
sucks,
a lot of
bruh.
stuff, but it can't play in that freaking game without smoking. Well, to be fair, we had to wrestle with your computer to make it work. It does work.
Oh yeah.
Does it work well? Like, what's the frame rate and stuff like that?
Absolutely terrible.
Oh, fantastic.
But it works. I
It
think
works.
that's the main point.
That is the main point. That's what we're happy with.
Yeah.
In the next, 2 months, hopefully,
We'll be putting out more content.
we'll be putting out more content, definitely, but I am building a beast of a machine. I might actually post the specs of what I'm planning to build on... I'll put it in a Facebook note. I'll link that afterwards. It'll give you an idea of what I'm working with. But I'll
Sounds
give
good.
you tips and tricks on how to build a PC which could basically do the same stuff, but cheaper. Like, we're working with pounds in the UK here, so I could give you like a decent gaming machine for about £600 which could probably record and stream stuff as well. So
that'd be good. Again, the only problem for me is I'm on Wi-Fi. Otherwise, I could do that stuff now anyway.
Good point. Yeah, you've got a
Just have to
dongle.
clear. Yes, I have a Wi-Fi dongle.
Well, I remember I had one of those. It made me want to cry half the time.
Yeah, it doesn't work too bad because I have Virgin Media, so it's decent. But
And you said the power line adapters weren't working too well for you, didn't you?
no, not when I had them. Shall we go on to future plans?
Yes.
Oh, actually, no. We've kind of
We've done a lot of that already, but if there's any...
we've already spoken about that. Really. No, it doesn't look like we have. I'm just looking at the notes whilst I paddle to a new island.
So while Stoner's multitasking,
Oh, another thing that we completely missed out saying when we were talking about what's going to happen with the Shazbot podcast itself is news and things like that. Like we're
primary thing, isn't it?
yeah, that's pretty much our primary thing. I mean, there's again David's Eastern Games. Anything Japan related pretty much goes to David. He's just the one dealing with that.
I'm the authority.
If any game comes out from Italy apart from anything racing related, maybe I'll mention it, but other than that, it's going to be MotoGP 2022
Oh, yeah.
by the time I actually give a shit. But there was also going to be things like console updates, upcoming games, and PC stuff.
Okay.
Really, but I think... Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, do you think kitty? Calm down, Quagmire.
Wait, okay, I've sidetracked, where are you at?
Yeah. That was pretty much it about that.
So,
I think looking at so hopefully we're all four of us, maybe all five of us are going to be part of this eventually.
at the very least, I don't think we'd be able to make any promises in terms of scheduling, because let's be honest, we haven't had a great track record there, but I would like to do this once a week, if not every 2 weeks.
That is something that could be possible.
And yeah, keep you updated for all the stuff that we find out. Omar, you've got. I was going to mention I've got another channel which I'm planning.
Yes. Let's go on to personal project type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say on one of my channels, I'll link it down in the description. I'm planning on teaching Japanese. If any of you are interested in that, and I'll have individual gameplay videos of various things at some point. There's also an abridged series if you're into that kind of thing. YouTube's being funny about that right now. Like Team Faster, they got the entire BBDA abridged stuff taken down a couple of years ago.
Ah, that's terrible.
I mean, they might get it back up, but yeah, like something witty got hit as well. And yeah, bridging looks a bit odd. But yeah, for my personal projects, I've got that. I've got a website I'm gonna stick down there as well, which I'm still kind of building, but it'll be fixed. But yeah, and Ola, do you have any personal projects you've got going on?
You also have a book you're doing, don't you?
Oh damn! Yes, I'm.
How could you forgot that?
There's too many things to remember. I've got a wall full of post-its. But
Jesus.
I am writing a book. How would I describe? Well, I won't give away the plot just yet, but it's going to be a series of shorter novels. Is that my brother having a wrestling outside going?
Yes.
Or was the cat having a fluff? But yeah, going to be a series of books. I'm going to publish them soon, and I'm also going to publish free stories on fanfiction.net, fictionpress.net, I think that's a .net, and Wattpad, and I'll post those somewhere. So yeah, I'm writing stuff, and gaming stuff, and Japanese stuff.
Sounds like fun. I, on the other hand, have some things I'm doing. Mostly being mostly my gameplay channel, which I'm thinking of bringing back, picking it back up.
If you can get your gameplay channel back, I mean, you've got a lot of videos on there already, don't you?
Yeah, none of them are actually that good, but
I'll need to watch them again. It's been a while since.
Oh god, they were terrible.
Send me the link afterwards. I need to review you and subscribe you.
Okay. I'm also in for personal stuff. I'm writing a book gradually.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I just got bit by a snake. In real life, of course.
For a second,
in real life, of course, I have a.
Snake doing in your room, or is it a snake?
No, I'm not about my penis.
Snake.
What's he doing here?
He's being stealthy. He's under the bed, waiting for hugs.
No, he just wants hugs. That's fine then. But yeah, gonna bring back my gaming channel gradually. Things like my book, and that is kind of it. Really, that's all I have planned.
Yeah, it's basically it from my end as well. And the others might have stuff planned themselves. I don't know about Jack or Luke.
Rich obviously has his bands.
Yeah, if you're in the
into
UK,
screaming,
into death metal, screaming, that's the kind of stuff they do.
Don't even have to be in the UK. Just
they can come visit or check out. Have they got a YouTube channel? I'm not sure.
I think one of them do. Taken with the Tides.
Yeah.
Oh, Snake. And I think.
Oh, I think I was supposed to be helping Richard make one for Cerberus Unchained. I need to talk.
Yeah, there's also Cerberus Unchained, but I'm not sure if they have a YouTube video. I don't know what.
We'll find out for you and let you know in the next episode about Richard's personal shizzle if he wants to.
Well, I'm sure free advertising for the band is fine.
Yeah, it's never hurt anyone, did it?
No. I mean, freely advertise us if you want on anything. Even Pornhub.
Oh god, their April Fool's joke. Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Oh, they put up a picture, I think. Was that on Facebook? Somewhere, I don't know. And they said, we have enabled automatic sharing to all your social profiles.
I saw a post about it on
brilliant.
Some Facebook thing.
Oh, that was amazing. If I can find the picture of it, I'll stick it in the video.
Yeah, like right here, right now.
Oh, god. Right.
Oh, another bucket.
So, was that all the plans? Was that all the things we needed to talk about our resurrection?
According to my notes, yes. Personal projects, Patreon discussions, special episodes, things like that. Yeah, that's all in.
Alrighty, sounds good. And what do we do now?
I think now I stop being stranded on a desert island and go kill some dragons.
Go kill some dragons then. That's all good. As this is an intro video, well, a re-intro video, do you want to wrap it up here, or do you want to watch? Because we can't see your gameplay. Well, I can't see your gameplay at the moment, so I have no idea what's going on.
I'm just in a raft. Little yellow dinghy, paddling from one island to the next. Oh yeah.
See this.
Yeah, hopefully this will work. Just put the intro at the very beginning. It kind of works because at the beginning you're just stuck. In the video you're just stuck in the open water, so it's fine.
That's fine.
But yeah, I said I was going to mention this game earlier, so I'll do that now. How long have we been going for?
Half an hour.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, so this game is Stranded Deep. It's pretty much a typical survival game where you don't have. You start off with shit, absolutely nothing, and you've got to survive. Got to drink water, got to remember what island you were calling home. Then you get attacked by sharks, which is fun. But yeah, this I can't remember who made this game, but it's very fun. You start off as a executive or a CEO or something, someone very important in the business world, because you have your own private jet. And you crash.
Oh damn!
Crash in the middle of the ocean. It's just like reliving Lost, really.
I was going to say that sounds like Lost.
I've never seen it, and I don't care to.
It was good.
But yeah,
well, some of it was good. I didn't manage to finish it, but
I heard terrible things.
I think
I've also had good.
Last season, I think last season or last two seasons weren't great, but the first couple of seasons were pretty decent, from what I remember.
I never watched it, so I can't remember it. But yeah, basically, it's a survival game where you're stuck on uninhabited islands, and you have to survive. There's nothing that if you don't go in the water, nothing's going to kill you. if you swim in the water, you're going to get attacked by sharks, and so far that's the only kind of predator I've seen. Also, you need to breathe air, like a normal human.
I forgot that was a thing activity.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but yeah, I kind of have to breathe every so often.
You have to breathe air? I have to breathe methane out my butt.
Oh, that explains some things about you.
I'm a normal human being, I promise.
Uh-huh. Of course you are.
Never gonna win that fight.
No, you're not. But, yeah, you get all your tools. Damn it, drop that shit. You get all your tools by just chopping down some trees and things like that. And kill a crab every so often, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Wow.
Survive. You need water. Like you can see on the screen, it tells me like my life's fine. I need a bit of food. I'm quite hungry. My water's fine. I need to sleep.
Does it say if you need to poo?
No, I don't. I don't think he poos or pees. I'm sure he shits himself every time he gets attacked by a shark, but that's.
I would personally. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. It does, don't it? So yeah, I don't know.
Sharks and jellyfish. Those are two things I cannot handle in the ocean.
I haven't really explored the ocean yet, so I don't know if there are any jellyfish. But
I'm talking about in real life. Like if I go to the beach. Oh dear God.
Jellyfish aren't too bad if you're at the beach. It's when you're in the water.
Yeah, if you're sitting on the sand, you're alright. But it's just because they're hard to see, and like the stings can be really bad, and I can't see 2 feet in front of my face without my glasses. Like, what am I gonna do if I get stung?
Pee on your leg.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Don't actually do that.
Peel me, Omar. I've got poison. Actually, please. God, no.
No.
I'd rather die.
No, not gonna happen.
Is that game online?
No, it's a single-player game. It's open world. Pardon me. It's a single-player open world game where it's literally just you. There's no one else around, unless you count sharks as people, and then you need.
Sharks are people too. How dare you?
No, they're not. You have everything you need to survive, really, on the island itself. You got your trees for your building stuff and coconuts for water. You can also make things like water distillers and rain collectors, which make fresh water that you can drink. Because if you drink any of the seawater, you will puke.
Yeah.
And that's
it's not. Don't drink seawater, kids. It's not advisable.
in small quantities. It's fine. It won't actually make you puke. Trust me, I've drunk seawater before.
He's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about.
I'm not actually a doctor. If you're on the island, there's nothing that's going to kill you. You are completely safe from all harm, except for snakes. They're the only thing that will try to kill you. They're not on every island. Some islands.
I guess impending starvation.
Oh yeah, there's that. I guess. Don't know. I mean, there's plenty of crabs and stuff to kill.
Sounds fun though. I mean, what?
Oh yeah.
Just on PC or like Steam or is on?
No, it's just on Steam from what I can see. I haven't looked too deeply into whether it's on other things like PC, but I believe it. I mean, like PS4 and stuff. I believe it's only on Steam, and it's only £11, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And
a
it's
strong computer to run it. Like, do you remember?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm getting minimal lag, and the playing it's just fine. God damn it!
If I'd be able to. My computer's good for editing, but it's not good for games. It's got a strong CPU, but a really bad GPU.
I guess if you just turn everything on low, you should be fine.
Yeah, I can play Paladins and GoldenEye Source and visual novels. I can play those. I can't wait till I build this new computer and actually play decent games. Well, I've got consoles, but PC.
PC's much better. PC Master Race.
I can hear that in Jack's voice.
I think that's pretty much it. That's all I can say about the game without taking too long, because that's the basis of it. It's fun, and it looks beautiful, especially at night. You get this full moon. Let me just get rid of it. You can see it in the game. Just get this beautiful full moon, the seas rippling, and I think there's sharks just mating down there.
Yeah.
You can just picture it.
Beautiful image.
2 sharks shagging in the moonlight.
Shagging in the moonlight.
Oh, I can't remember the rest of that song.
Neither can I.
And if you go, actually with a full moon, you can see decently. You won't be able to see any snakes trying to kill you, but whatever. It's cool. So
that's our first recommended game for Shazbot, Resurrected.
I'll definitely recommend the game. It's great fun. When I first got it, I spent like 4 hours playing it and didn't even realise it. I didn't even do that much. I just set up a camp. I think I nearly died twice by snakes and just explore.
I think recently the only game I've really sat down and properly played. What was it actually?
Pokemon Yellow.
It was probably Pokemon Sun. I got it, yes, and basically completed the entire thing. Well, the entire story in one day.
Is there much more than just a story?
There's an epilogue kind of. There's more legendary monsters to catch. At least I haven't actually touched the after story yet. I was saving it. There's some really cool monsters you can catch this time.
It's cool. I don't really have a 3DS, so I can't buy it and play it, and need to save up money. But
we can. When's your birthday?
June 10th. Should I have said that on the podcast?
As long as it wasn't your year, it's okay. Yeah.
I'm 24. Come on. Whoops.
We're all out. Damn.
Totally not expecting happy birthday.
Put that on your Amazon wish list, and we might surprise you.
No, that's too much money for stupid shit like that.
Or stick it on the... Because you can make your Amazon wish lists public.
Yeah.
And get gifted from them. Stick it on YouTube. Maybe someone really adoring fan will get you Pokemon.
They'll like the voice. Called David.
David? No, Tale of the Devil. Sorry.
Yeah, so guess that's it. I might do something with this game on my channel. I doubt it, because god damn it, the meat fell off the fire.
Would you be able to record it whilst playing, do you reckon? If you turn
I'm recording it right now, ain't I?
Oh,
wait, I don't even know if I am.
Oh no.
I pressed record, I'm not sure.
Hopefully it has recorded. If not, this podcast is going to be very mysterious.
Yeah, if not, just every time I mention snakes, crabs, islands, water sharks, just pretend. Imagine you're there with me. Huh?
I'll put some clip art of snakes.
Yeah, there'll just be a snake there. Yeah. And now there's floating meat right above a campfire, and that's how you cook meat.
Well, that could have been anything.
Oh yeah.
Put in the video for that floating meat.
Floating meat on a fire. Now there's a 3-headed chicken with a monkey's body and drinking coffee. This
just sounds like an orgy gone wrong.
It was. The mother was a chicken. It died at birth.
Oh no.
It was a weird thing to hatch out of an egg.
No.
What's weirder, it said, what's up?
God almighty.
Well, anyway,
I think Shazbot for you in its new incarnation.
I think we'll calm down next time.
Yeah, we'll try.
We're just overly excited about.
Until the characters come back, and then I lose all my shits.
All your shits.
All of the shits.
They'll be lost. Did you just?
No.
Did you just lose your shit?
Nope. That was a strawberry.
Oh.
Or was it raspberry? Is it strawberry or raspberry when you mouth fart?
I think it's raspberry.
I'm gonna believe you. But if you're
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna find
my meat keeps falling off the fire.
Sounds like a barbecue. I really want a barbecue now.
Essentially, yes. I'm having a barbecue. Got that fucking meat.
Right, shall we
Yeah, I think that's the end.
Shall we rub? Oh, I was gonna say, shall we rub one out? That's not quite what I wanted to say.
Let's not rub any out.
No. Shall we wrap things up?
Yeah, let's wrap this. Let's end the conversation.
Gets any weirder?
Oh, it's going to get a lot weirder in the following episodes.
Oh God, yes. Enjoy that. Enjoy the anticipation.
Enjoy the sanity we're slowly losing.
Oh, we didn't have much left to begin with.
Nah, that's good.
Alright, it's been a pleasure, and we shall see you guys soon, hopefully in a week.
Bye.
With the others.
Maybe.
Maybe. See you later.
Bye-bye.